Hello everybody, this is the technician from Parts Guru Services Unlimited Inc. And today I'm very excited to give a demo of our new line of machines. It is a commercial grade espresso machine manufactured in Italy, 100% Italian made by Magister espresso company, and we are happy that we have been able to get the exclusive rights for importing it in USA. This is a one group machine that we have just unpacked from the box and trying to display all the features that it has. This is a commercial grade machine. It is ETL listed for confirming NSF standards for a commercial espresso machine, and it is compact in size. It has a 4-liter boiler, and it has electronic touchpad which will dispense the quantity of espresso as programmed. The accessories that come with the machine includes one single group portafilter. The other one is double portafilter for 2 cups, and there is a tamper and a coffee measure and a blind cup for back flushing the machine. It has a steel body which makes more secure and strong. The grid is also stainless steel, which is easy to remove and clean. The drip tray is also stainless steel. Right now it is covered with the tape paper on it so that the machine is still new. This can be removed before it is used in the locations where the buyer has to install it. The accessories also include a drain tray dispensing tube that will drain the excess water into the drain line. It is also connected to water line system with a 3/8-inch NPT pipe. What we need at the location for installation will be a 3/8-inch water line connection with a pressure regulator so that the water line pressure from over 100 psi should be brought down to about 30 psi for connection to this machine. In this section, we will try to make one espresso demonstration. We have already some pre-ground coffee. I will scoop one flat level of ground coffee and pour it in the filter basket. Lightly tamp it so that it's not too much of pressure. That's the tamping done. And we'll hook it up in the group. And we'll use a shot glass to measure the quantity as well as the quality of espresso that is coming out so that it is transparent and we can see the quality of espresso coming out. So here we go. So it's almost 1.5 ounces, and we see the golden color thing is in the cup, and the small goblets of oil and air are rising to the top. And you can take a closer shot of this from the top. So you see this is the quality of espresso it makes. It's a little simple devil that will compete with all the famous brands of espresso machines. We don't want anybody to pay for the brand value. This is just the same quality but without the famous brands. But this is an Italian brand which is fairly popular there, and the Magister brand is what we are promoting in USA. And we look forward to doing a very good business because of our lower end price. For a single group machine, we are averaging a price of 2,500, and this will include a 1-year warranty for parts and labor. And mostly these machines will not have any major problem, except that when there is an adjustment problem or temperature adjustment or some other pressure and hot water temperature problems, we will help the customers over the phone. We are famous for doing it for other brands. Even the more expensive brands, people have been calling us, and we provide that technical support. So it will be a pleasure to help our own brand and provide the technical support. In this segment, we will demo you the steaming and frothing of milk. First, I will show you how strong the steam jet is from the nozzle. And this will go on for at least 140 seconds. So I will just close this now and start steaming the milk and frothing it. There you look at the steamed frothed milk, and there is ample depth of the froth, and it's a very fine froth, and that's ready for pouring it into cappuccino or lattes. In this segment, we will display and explain to you the different switches and controls that this machine has. Right now, beginning with the big one here, the steam knob, which has a steam logo on it, and the steam pipe, which swivels all the way 170 degrees, and the two little warning lights here, or the ready lights as they also can call it, is that when you are filling the boiler level is low, this light will come on, amber light, and this means that the boiler needs filling. When the boiler is full up to the level, then this green light will light up and confirm that the boiler is up to the level, and then the heating process will start. Now we have here the switches. One is the power switch to the machine. It will bring power, and the machine will be turned on, but it will not turn on the heating element because this is a separate switch. When the machine is started in the beginning, you need to just power the machine and have the pump fill the water in the boiler, and that's what will happen in the beginning when you turn this switch on, only the power switch. The next one, when the boiler is full and this green light has come on, and that means you are ready now to turn the heating element switch on so that the heater will start heating the water. And once the temperature is reached, this dial here will show you the pressure inside the boiler. Once the pressure is around 1 or 1.1 bar inside the boiler, that means the steam pressure is ready for steaming milk or for dispensing hot water. In this segment, we are going to demonstrate programming of espresso shots. We have 4 selections here. single shot small espresso, single shot long espresso, double shot small espresso, and double shot long espressos. So we will demo you just one of the long shot espressos. In order to get into the programming mode, you have to select this button here for the programming, press and hold for 5 seconds. When it will start blinking, and that means the machine is in the programming mode. And the first important factor with this is when you are programming the dose of espresso, you have to try it with regular espresso making with the coffee grounds in the filter basket, because some water will be retained by the coffee, and you need to have accurate programming of the dose by letting espresso being made, and then you see what quantity of espresso size you want to program. So we are going to do that, and we'll lock this portafilter in with coffee grounds and have this cup under that double spout. I will go into the programming mode by press and hold. As this light starts to program, I will quickly press the single shot small espresso button. And that is it for me, this small single shot espresso, about 1.5 ounces. Now this having been done, we can try this as a test to see if it made the same quantity again. That is the same program dose that we set it, and we will try and make the dose for hot water. Now the hot water dose can be programmed in the same way that you go into the programming mode by press and hold for 5 seconds. Once it is blinking, you hit this dose. Press it again to stop it. So I just basically programmed 1 full cup of this hot water. We can change that. It's hot, and I really am not able to use that way. Anyway, so the hot water is programmed. The first single shot small espresso is programmed, so you can go and program the way you want for the size of espresso. In this segment, we are showing you the back flushing of the machine to clean the filter group, and also the solenoid valve, that is a group solenoid valve, which should be cleaned because of the frequent making of the coffee. There will be some back pressure for decompression. It will go through the screen, the group solenoid valve, and then it will decompress and flow back into the drip tray. Now, for that process, you replace the regular filter basket with a blind filter cup and add a little coffee cleaning liquid and hook it up in the group and hit the espresso button. This espresso button should be turned on for about 6 to 8 seconds, and that builds up the pressure to 9 bars approximately. And when the water and the pressure cannot go anywhere because the filter cup is blind and it doesn't have any hole to let the water go, so when you turn this switch back off, then that pressure will try to go back through the solenoid and back into the drip tray that will drain. So here is the demo. We will turn it on for about 6 seconds, and I will turn it off, and you will see the back pressure released into the drip tray. You cannot see that operation, but then that small sound of that one was the one that released the back pressure. There is also that this is a new machine, there is no clogging or accumulation of any coffee and calcium. So that will easily back flush, and there will be not much of a sound of any liquid going out with pressure. So basically the back flushing is a decompression process and also a process in which the solenoid valve, the screen and the group will be back flushed and cleaned. That is done in commercial coffee shops. Depending on how many coffees are being served, it will be done several times, maybe 6, 8 or 10 times, depending on who the barista is and how clean he wants the machine to be. So the cleaner the group, solenoid valve, the better extract it will influence in the cup, actually. So that's briefly about the back flushing. You have to do this 2 or 3 times. I will do it one more time. That's back flushed and it went into the drain. That's basically is one. Now, in order to clean the after back flushing, you can remove this, flush the blind cup, and let one espresso be made without any cleaning liquid in it, so that the group solenoid valve will be flushed also. I will now remove the portafilter from the group, and you can see the residue of what is inside. The cleaning has been done. The shower screen has whatever the coffee stuck inside that has come out in the group, and it is cleaned. So this is why it is very important in commercial usage that you keep the machine and the screen and also the group solenoid valve clean by doing the back flushing. In this segment, we are displaying some of the accessories that come with the machine. First and foremost, we have a 2-spout double cup filter holder, and this cup is for the double shot espresso filter basket that goes in this. Then there is one single espresso single shot group filter holder, and this single cup will go with that. And we have a blind cup to go with these for back flushing purposes. This one will be for light tamping as necessary for the ground coffee in the filter basket. This is a 57 millimeter tamper that snugly fits into the cup. We also have a scoop for ground coffee, which may not be as important because when you are using a commercial grinder, you have the dispensing pull handle there to dispense the coffee directly from the grinder. So if it is a timed grinder, then you can directly attach the portafilter to fill it, whatever the quantity you are using for single or double shot espressos. Now we are including clamped thermometer for steaming and frothing temperature measurements. Usually it is 160 degrees, so you have the 160 degree temperature in red, so you know the steaming has to stop. The other accessories include a flexible hose tube with a 3/8 inch NPT connection for the water line, and this connects into the machine in the bottom. It is also a 3/8 size connection that directly threads into the machine. So you have about 4 feet long flexible hose that is an accessory for its instant connections. We have the drain hose, which comes with a plastic elbow connector, which is a 3/4 inch connector here. And in order to connect this to the hose, we have a hose clamp for tightening it on the drain hose. Once you have tightened this connects in the bottom for the drain cup, and when you tighten this will go into the drain wherever the drain is under the machine countertop. So these are the accessories included with the machine, and of course the instruction manual will be there, but I think our video will be a much better display and demonstration for visual training when you get the machine for the first time. The plus point is also that we are always ready to help our customers who buy the machine, and we have 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Anytime you call us, we'll be happy to walk you through any adjustments, any troubleshooting, and guidance that you may need. So with that, I'll close this conversation, and thank you for watching.